Yes, the meep. I promise I can help him get home and then you'll never see me again.
You're assuming he as a pronoun.
True. Yes, sorry, good point. Are you he or she?
Or they?
My chosen pronoun is the definite article. I am always the meep.
Oh, I do that.
Okay, hold on. Are you kidding me? This is like a virus that is just engulfing the entire world and you cannot escape from it. Before we dive into this ridiculous video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. You gotta be subscribed for great content like this, and you gotta share so we can help get it out there. So this is the Doctor Who, right? And I didn't know it's been around this long, since 1963. So this is the 60th anniversary, right? And they're just starting it off with a bang. I've never watched this series or movie or show, whatever you would call it. I know I've seen the older guy before. I've seen him a couple times, a couple clips here and there, but I've never sat down and watched seasons or the movie or whatever. So I don't know a lot about it. I know that he's like a time traveler, or it can be multiple people. We'll get into that in a minute. It can be they, it can be multiple people, and he goes around and he wants to do good and all that. But then fast forward to now, to the 60th anniversary, you have this Beep the Meep. That's what they call this thing. It looks like some kind of Furby or something like that, but I guess this is some intergalactic alien. So the Doctor Who's an alien, but this thing's an alien as well. So I guess he's talking to this Meep thing and he slips up and says him, and then the girl has to stop him. This is 2023 now, the 60th anniversary. Let's not leave no stone unturned. Has to stop him right in his tracks. Are you just assuming the pronouns of this alien? This is ridiculous. It is everywhere. They want to force feed it. I don't like tapioca pudding. I don't care. Here's another 17 helpings. That's what they want to force feed this. So this alien, right? And I guess it's supposed to look all cute and cuddly, but really it has evil intentions, or who the hell knows? That's not what's important. What's important is what they are doing. They are trying to change everything. Language. I talked about this before. What if you're on 911 and somebody's breaking into the house and you're trapped in the bathroom, or who knows, and you're a operator, I'm in trouble. I need help. All right, well, who's in the house? They are right outside and they have a weapon. I don't know how many people is there? And the cops are going to come up ready to deal with a mountain of people, and it's only going to be one individual. I talked about this before. They are just trying to completely change everything, and it's deteriorating all the entertainment. I was just talking to my kids about this the other day, that I feel so sorry for them, because all the great, actors and actresses and all, they're all getting up there in age. They're not going to be around forever. All the great movies we know about, Star Wars back when it was great, before what it is now, or even Marvel before this little stint right now, how great it was back then. All of this stuff is completely collapsing because of this garbage. So you mean to tell me this alien comes in the first priority? Let's make sure that we get the pronouns straight. Let's make sure we cross that bridge before we get anything else. Could you see Luke Skywalker referring to R2-D2 as him, and then C-3PO just cutting him off like, are you just going to assume? Are you just going to assume that this is his pronouns? Are you kidding? This is garbage, and it's infiltrating everything, and it's a demise at the exact same time. How beautiful to see all of this stuff collapse. I said the same thing with Thor: Love and Thunder. I like Marvel. You can see the Infinity Gauntlet. I got some Thanos statue. I love Marvel before what it's turned into now. Poor Stan Lee just rolling in his grave, witnessing the collapse. Same thing with Walt Disney. The collapse of these franchises. People will look back on this time and say, they were so high. They were the pinnacle of entertainment. And look at them now, because just the woke destroys everything that it touches. And that's what you're seeing. But like I was saying, that Thor: Love and Thunder, I like Christian Bale. He was the villain. He looked pretty cool in it when I saw the previews. But the more I saw what the whole direction they were going, I said, I'm out. And I made the mistake. What did I do? I sat up one night and randomly watched it, and I wish I never did. And that's why people despise the movie until now. Now you have the garbage Marvel movie, and that one is just completely flopping and tanking. Nobody wants to see this garbage, all of this messaging, the gender inclusivity, diversity hires, all of this garbage. Nobody wants to see it. Just the entertainment is going in the hole. Everything else, the media and all that other stuff, the country currently going in the hole. And here we go. The little bit of stuff we have is entertainment. You can't watch sports anymore. You saw what they've done with the NBA. Look at the NFL. You touch somebody, it's roughing the passer. That's slowly going in the hole. So now what do you have? You have some entertainment. The television shows are done. Late night comedics, I already talked about them. That's just a propaganda wing. So all you have is the movies, entertainment, the actors and all that, and look at what they're doing with that. It's just all going downhill, and it's like this massive push. Let's force feed this. Come on, let's just get out in front, everybody collectively. Let's see if people will buy into it. And thankfully people are pushing back. That's why all of this stuff continues to flop.
You're assuming he as a pronoun.
True. Yes. Sorry. Good point. Are you he or she?
Or they?
My chosen pronoun is the definite article.
So I just saw this nonsense and I had to do a video. It reminds me of the way Marvel is completely collapsing. Everything has to be diverse. Everything has to be inclusive. What about me? Did you forget my pronouns? Did you remember my disability? It is everywhere. It's almost like the Santa's in the wheelchair. That's fine. You know, if you have an aunt or an uncle or even a kid, you know, that's in a wheelchair. No problem there. You want to hang that up. But now we got all the Santas. You got to make Santa has to be Santa can be anything, right? That's what we got to keep with that. And then they even go further. You guys saw the Babylon Bee when they had like the quadruple amputee, like Middle Eastern Santa. Like this stuff is just ridiculous. It's everywhere. You saw what happened with Bud Light. It's just all over the place. But thank goodness that people are actually pushing against all of this nonsense because nobody wants to see it. I just feel bad for the younger generation coming up because if this is what they're feeding them right now, can you imagine just 3 years from now or 4 or 5? It's already unwatchable. I don't even know what word we can just put to it with the new stuff they're going to be coming out with. This is garbage. I would love to hear from the fans of Doctor Who. I'm sure there's a lot of them out there, how they feel about this, because some of the messages I saw and all that, people were absolutely killing them over this BS. Nobody wants this. That's enough.
Hush up, boy.
So y'all let me know your guys' thoughts below. Maybe you guys are a fan of this franchise or whatever, or maybe you guys have just given up on TV, movies, all this stuff, entertainment, just period. And I do not blame you because it's an absolute dumpster fire. But let me know, because that's all they do. You give them an inch and they take a mile. This is what they do, and they try to sneak in here. They know the kids are going to be watching it. That's what all of this stuff is about. Let's pound them over the head with this same messaging till they finally bend and say, okay, what do you want me to call you? Okay, because if that's the case, I want to be referred to as king everywhere, period. I want to go to a Lamborghini dealership and go to apply to get a Lamborghini. They're going to say, man, what are you even doing in here? You got a 400 credit score. No, my credit score identifies as 800. It's perfect credit. That's what it identifies now. Now give me this Lamborghini for about $500 a month. I'll take it for that. Can please? Or you're being racist. It needs to be inclusive up in here, because that's what I'm going to do. If this is the case and we can be whatever and change whatever, my credit score is perfect. I want to be a sultan, address me as king. I want all of it, because if this is the route we're going and we can just do this, any store I go into, Best Buy or Walmart, wherever, I know this looks like a Wells Fargo, just regular baseline card. No, it's actually an American Express. It's a black card, so I can charge and do it. I know it says decline. It's identifying as approved. Now give me all this stuff. Man, this world is just topsy-turvy right now, and it needs to change because it's getting real ugly out there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You got to be subscribed for this great channel, for this great where else will you get something like this? And please share so we can help get it out there. And I will catch you guys on the next one.